Welcome to Easter Jam. How's everybody doing this morning? Okay, you guys were good, but this side, we need a little bit more than that. Let's try that again. How's everyone doing this morning? Okay, great. I'm glad you guys are excited and ready to be here because, as you can see, this is not going to be our typical Sunday morning. There's going to be a parade. There's going to be crazy outfits. There's going to be some throwing of Easter eggs. It's going to be nuts. I hope that you've already been enjoying the Easter egg hunt, and I think I see that there are lots of Easter eggs still on the ground. So if you see any untouched Easter eggs, go ahead and get those right now. Leave no egg unturned. Juju, there's an egg right there. Look, right there. Hey, Juju, there's one underneath him. Look, underneath your dad. Underneath your dad. It's in the... Do we have all the eggs, we think? As many as possible? Okay, go ahead and open your Easter eggs. Get out your candy or whatnot and put the leftover Easter egg on the outside of your pew. So this side, put your Easter egg on this side of your pew. This side, put your Easter eggs on this side of your pew. We're gonna have some folks come around and pick those up so that we can save them for next year. What? Oh no. All right, some of you might be a little bit upset because you didn't get candy in your Easter egg and instead you got this green ticket. If that's you, raise your hand like this. Did anybody get a green ticket? Raise your hand real high. All right, I see Vanessa and Kedron, Ezra. We need one more. There's one more missing ticket. Who is it? That's Vanessa. We need to find that missing ticket, guys. I know. It's great. We found it? All right. If you found a ticket like this, come on up to the stage because you are our lucky winners of a new Bic Razor. Yeah. Kedron, okay, we got Vanessa. I need one more. Who else is it? Who else found the golden ticket? Is it Macklin? Who is it? All right, Allie, do you want to come up here? We're missing a ticket. I need one more contestant. Can you come up here and be our contestant, Allie? All right. Here is your razor. I'll take your ticket. Thank you. Here's your razor. I'll take your ticket. There you go. There you go. All right, stage hands, come on out. Because we are going to play Easter Eggsplode. Now, our stage hands are lifting these floating Easter eggs here, as you can see. Now, your goal, contestants, is going to be to paint your Easter eggs. Now, you don't have a paintbrush, right? You got this razor. So your goal, you're gonna like do that, and then you're gonna dip it in your water, and you're gonna do that again. Your goal is to expose as much color as possible, okay? Now, if you paint too quickly, your Easter egg might explode. Get it? See what I did there? Yeah. So, also, you're only going to get 60 seconds to get this done. So do you think you can do that? Yeah, hang on, hold up. Stage hands, I'm going to need you guys to move forward, like right here. Right here. All right, contestants, come behind them, like right here. There we go. Ezra, can you go over here, please? Right here, right here. All right, are you guys ready? Get set, go! Looking good, Vanessa. Make sure you dip it in your water, okay? Okay, you gotta like, there you go. Ooh, Allie's is looking good over here. Nice, very nice. Ezra, good, good. Your hands are disgusting, man. Look at that. Hey, you need to like. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Razors down. Put them in your cups, please. Can you guys put those in your cups, please? All right, let's take a look. Let's see what the damage has been done here. Okay, Allie, I love this. You actually got a lot of green exposed, just not on this one side. Good job. Vanessa, I love the attention to detail there. Wonderful. Here is your paper towels. There you go. Oh man, Ezra. Not sure what you did there, man. It was an attempt. It was good. I guess you did some over there. Kedron, I see a lot of blue exposed over here. So I think that Kedron is our winner this morning. What do you guys think? Yeah? Yeah? All right, good job, Kedron. Here's your prize. You guys can have a seat. Thank you so much. You need another paper towel. What? Here you go. Anybody else need an extra paper towel? All right, Vanessa, you can go have a seat, okay? Thank you, guys. Hey, stagehands, this tarp needs to come up now. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that because that was just a little taste of what you have to look forward here this morning at Easter Jam. Are you guys ready? All right, here we go.
Will you stand and worship with us this morning? I was buried beneath my shame. Who could carry that kind of weight? It was my tomb till I met you. I was breathing but not alive. All my failures I tried to hide. It was my tomb till I met you. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. You called my name and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness into your glorious day. Now your mercy has saved my soul. Now your freedom is all that I know. The old made new. Jesus, when I met you, you called my name and I ran out of that grave, but chains break at the weight of your glory. I needed shelter, I was an orphan. Now you call me a citizen of heaven. When I was broken, you were my healing. Now your love is the air that I'm breathing. I have a future, my eyes are open, 'cause when you call my name, I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day. You called my name, and I ran out of that grave, out of the darkness, into your glorious day.
You may be seated. Oh, no, I'm wrong. You may stand back up. Keeping you on your toes.
Let love explode and bring the dead to life. A love so bold to see a revolution somehow. Let love explode and bring the dead to life. A love so bold to see a revolution somehow. Now I'm lost in your freedom. In this world I'll overcome. My God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. Let hope arise and make the darkness hide. My faith is dead, I need a resurrection somehow. Let hope arise and make the darkness hide. My faith is dead, I need a resurrection somehow. Now I'm lost in your freedom. In this world I'll overcome. My God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. He's living on the inside, roaring like a lion.
Now you may be seated.
Well, happy Easter again, everybody. I am Mitchell, and again, we are so excited that you've decided to join us for Easter Jam this morning. Easter is a celebration of the greatest thing that has ever happened in the history of the earth. And of course, we're talking about the fact that God built a bridge between himself and us using the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And so no matter what's going on in our world right now, and no matter what's going on in our individual lives, we can have peace as we look forward to the future with great confidence.
Oh,
And so-
no, I'm looking back, thank you very much.
Huh. Well, I see that, but Lucas, on Easter, we actually get to look forward to
Well,
the-
yes, but have you seen the news recently? Every time you read the headlines, it's like getting hit with a piece of carrot cake.
Maybe you should spend less time online.
Oh, no, I refuse to deal with the here and now. It's like a toddler at nap time, sticky, cranky, and explosive.
Gross. Since you can't really time travel, though, I think you're kind of stuck here with us today.
Well, I'm going to celebrate Easter like the very first disciples ever did.
You mean hiding inside with the doors locked? Because we've pretty much been doing that for a year already.
Okay, maybe not that far back, but I made a list of how they celebrated Easter in a time when everything was perfect. Our great-great-grandparents were young, everything was great in 1918.
Huh. They wore poorly fitting costume tuxes?
Hey,
or-
no, number one, they dressed formally to observe the day. Hold on, I have your outfit actually.
Outfit? I'm dressed just fine, I think.
I don't think so.
Looking very preacher-like. What? What is that?
This is your Easter bonnet.
No, that's not a bonnet.
Oh, this is your apron. I apologize.
apron.
I get all the
Huh.
Easter apparel all mixed up because it just all looks so nice.
That's special.
Yes, just for you, Mitchell.
Thank you. So did you make this, or
Nope.
are we done?
All right. The next thing I have is the Easter corsage.
Easter corsage. That is very. Ow! Quit.
Hey, stop wriggling.
That's my chest hair, dude.
Sorry, not anymore.
So we're done? Yes.
Nope.
Moving on.
Last touch. And this is actually the Easter bonnet. You can't. There's no mistaking this piece of
Oh,
beauty.
that is beautiful for
Yes, it
sure.
is.
So now I can take all this
Oh.
weird stuff off and talk about what we're really
No,
going to talk
Mitchell.
about, or?
Easter's all about sacrifice. So just stop complaining and just enjoy the day.
Okay, fine. So let's be done with this charade so we can move on to more important things.
Hold on. Number 2 on my list is actually the Easter parade. So, positions, everyone. Chin up, eyes forward, follow me.
Easter what?
Easter parade. I'm celebrating Easter as in the days of yore.
Huh. Well, that's
Come on,
exciting.
guys.
Is it over? Because you look kind of bored. What's going on, Lucas?
Hey, we're just having an Easter parade.
Well, I can guarantee you that our ancestors did not go on parade like this. What are you doing?
Will you guys stand to hear this? No, go have a seat. Hold on, I need to deal with Mitchell. Mitchell, are you telling me that Herschel the Easter worm, that he's not real?
Herschel the Easter worm? No, I'm saying like these weird outfits and parades and worms,
Nice
all this
outfits.
have nothing to do with Easter.
Okay, you want Easter, Mitchell? I will give you Easter. Because we all know that Easter is about a time that something very important got rolled away.
Oh, now you're talking about actual Easter events, yeah.
Yep. Of course, I'm talking about the rolling of the
What?
Easter egg roll.
Oh, you gotta
Mitchell,
be kidding
the
me.
Easter egg roll is kind of an annual tradition here in America. We celebrate it each year ever since 1878. Which, by the way, thank you, Rutherford B. Hayes.
Well, I think I'm just maybe gonna step out till all this is over.
Okay,
Perhaps? Yeah.
that's fine. We'll see you later. All right, guys, well, we're going to play an Easter egg roll. So I am going to need 2 contestants to play with me. So I'll pick you, and I'll pick you, Devin. And while you're coming up, go ahead and grab one of your parents to come up with you. You'll need their help, I promise. All right, here's how this game is going to work. You guys see these extreme Easter egg roll ramps behind me? Go ahead and come on up, guys. All right, well, you see your extreme egg roll ramps behind you guys, right? Today, we're going to play our very own version of... We're going to play our own version of an extreme egg roll today. So here's how you guys are going to do this. Your goal is to be able to get all your Easter eggs in your laundry basket, as you can see there. But do you guys see the problem here? Yeah. What's the problem? No, that's not the problem. What's the problem? You guys don't have any eggs. But you know who does have eggs? Your lovely audience members. So audience, here's how this game is going to work. You're probably wondering why I brought the adults up here, because you guys are all going to pelt them with eggs in just a second. So what's going to happen is you guys are going to try to get your eggs. First off, you guys are playing for this team. So I guess right side, that's your contestant. And left side, you guys are playing for this team. So you need to get your eggs in that basket. Now that's all complicated and everything, but what you got to do is once you catch the egg, you got to roll them up and into the laundry basket. Confusing, huh? Well, let's have our stagehand kind of demonstrate what we're doing here. Nice catch. And boo! Get off the stage. All right, let's give him a hand. He tried really hard.
Extreme egg roll.
There we go. All right, you guys kind of understand what you guys will be doing? So one of you guys will catch, and the other one of you will roll. As for me, I'm going to be taking shelter. Oh, that was an illegal throw. We're not starting yet. We didn't start yet. We aren't start. All right, well, 3, 2, 1, go! Hey, you can only catch the eggs that you get in your basket up the ramp. I saw that, Austin. How did Tootsie Roll end up on the egg roll ramp? Don't throw them at me. 5, 4, 3, 2. Whoa! All right. Well, you guys took some creative liberties with the rules, I see, but I think we all had a pretty good time here. So let's see who had the most Easter eggs. Okay. So in this side, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess that's 4.5 actually. We'll round up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 eggs. Technically 10.5. Good job, guys. All right. And the guys who didn't cheat have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Well, good work, guys. You guys played fair and square. You guys took some liberties, but either way, you guys are the winners today. Well, I guess I should have told you guys are getting candy. Your whole side gets candy because of what they done. Josiah, that was probably the worst throw I've ever seen. So feel free to grab some as it comes your way, I guess. Heads up. All right. How about this, Mitchell? Did I deliver Easter or did I deliver Easter?
You delivered something, that is for sure.
Are you mocking my traditions?
Am I what?
Are you mocking my traditions?
No. I love tradition, Lucas, but only when it has something to do with the actual meaning of the day.
So that's your excuse for being boring.
Boring? I'm not boring. In fact, you guys want to know something? I baked something for today. A very special cake.
Mitchell, the cake is number 4 on my list. Bake it Easter cake.
No. Your list has nothing to do
All
with
right,
my
let's
cake.
bring out Mitchell's cake.
Fine. But the thing was,
We're celebrating now, guys. We're celebrating now.
I was waiting until after dinner to reveal my cake, Lucas.
It's a lamb.
Yeah, it's a lamb cake because that's what people call Jesus.
A lamb cake?
No. No, people don't call Jesus lamb cake. They call Jesus the Lamb of God because on Easter...
Well, either way, lambs are supposed to be cute and fluffy, not dessert.
That might be true, but look, what? Wow, it's...
What? You're eating it alive?
Just try a piece, Lucas.
No,
it's really good.
I'm taking this lamb back to the pasture where it belongs.
What? My cake! Lucas! My cake!
It's Frankenlamb.
No, it's
You've
cake.
ruined Easter, Mitchell.
Lucas, it's cake. Red velvet cake.
I don't know if I'm ever going to emotionally recover from this.
Me neither.
You've ruined Easter.
Actually, even though my cake is ruined, the truth is Easter is all about things being messy and broken and then being put back together. So this is actually a
This
great
reminds me of a game.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Yes! Chocolate bunnies are number 5 on my list, though.
Bunnies? I mean, I know bunnies are pretty common this time of year, but they really don't have anything to do with the Easter
Perfect
story.
lead-in. You can leave now.
Fine.
All right, guys. Well, in the immortal words of Dean Martin, every bunny loves some bunnies sometime. We're going to be playing with some chocolate bunnies today. So here's how this game's going to work. First off, I need 3 contestants. But before I pick you, I need to give you some instructions. So after I pick you, what you need to do is pick a friend to bring up with you. So there'll be 3 teams. So 6 people total. Are you guys ready? All right, I'll pick you. So bring a friend and come on up. I'll pick you. Not behind you, Devin. And I'll pick you all the way back there. Ava. All right, bring a friend and come on up. I don't remember inviting you guys up here. Well, then everyone behind Devin would come up. Come on up, girls. I was pointing at you guys. All right, as you guys come up, I need to hear your names. Grace.
Heaven.
Grace and Heaven, you guys are a team. What's your guys' names? Leighton and Allie, you guys are a team. You'll be right here. And what's your guys' name? Ava and Trey, and you guys will be all the way over here. So go ahead and stand behind your table. I'm going to explain how this is going to work a little bit. So as you guys can see in front of you guys, there's some, oh my, there's some very delicious looking chocolate bunnies. And if I'm honest, I'm really struggling not to eat them myself right now. But it's not what we're here for today. We're going to be playing a game called Bust Your Bunny. You guys probably wondering why there's a hammer sitting by your delicious looking chocolate bunny. But here's how we're going to do this. In just a second, one person on your team is going to pick up your rubber mallet, and they're going to wallop on that bunny. Can one of you guys do that? So go ahead and pick one person who's going to take a smack on that bunny. All right, audience, in just a sec, we're going to count them down. We're going to say 3, 2, 1, smash. You guys ready? All right, hammers ready? Audience, here we go. 3, 2, 1, smash! Okay, put the bunnies back on the table. Okay, let's lay them this way this time.
Okay.
Go ahead and lay yours down and Okay, let's try that again. You guys ready? Hammers ready? 3, 2, 1, smash! Okay, let's take a look at what you guys have done here. Okay, just go ahead and take all the packaging out. Take the rabbit out of the packaging. Let's take a look at everything they've done. I think I saw some actual damage this time, guys. Oh, I see crumbs. That's a good sign. No one saw that. It's even more delicious than I imagined. Wow. Okay. So let's take a look here. You guys did a really good job. It's kind of terrifying, honestly, just the head with the eyes on it. Oh my. You guys actually did a good job. There's 2 distinct parts, and that's always good when you're trying to break things. And you guys probably have the easiest job here. You just broke an ear and an eye off, so good work. Well, some of you guys might be wondering why only one of you got to do things. Maybe you guys took turns smashing the bunny, and I applaud you guys for good teamwork, but for the most part, only one of you should have done something right now. So here's what we're going to do. Our stagehands are bringing in some frosting and spatulas. You know, whatever, it's what you use whenever you need to fix something that's broken. Frosting and spatula, that's my go-to item there. You guys are going to have 60 seconds using only those 2 items to put that bunny back together. Can you guys do it? All right, go ahead and take the lid off your icing. Don't start yet. We're going to count you down. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Fix your bunny! that. Good attention to detail. Looking okay. You guys got 15 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spatula's down. Let's see what you guys have done here. All right, go ahead and take a back up from your bunny as I'll take a look at all your efforts. So I feel like what you guys did with this one, you just took a chunk of frosting out and just shoved it where its head's supposed to be. Good work. So, for this team, were you guys planning on starting? It's still in 2 parts. Although you guys did try. There's a little bit of frosting here, but guys, they did the carrot. They got the carrot all fixed, so that's got to go for something, right? If we were playing Bust Your Carrot, we're playing Bust Your Bunny. All right, well, here's the deal, guys. Just looking at some of these broken bunnies has absolutely terrified me. So I actually have a phobia of chocolate bunnies now. So I'm going to give you guys, as you're working your way back to your seat, I'm going to give you a little bit of my collection. So take one chocolate bunny and go back to your seat. Guys, give them a round of applause.
So, you busted up some chocolate bunnies and put them back together.
Well, one team did. The rest, I don't know what they were doing.
Huh, you know, that's actually almost a really good lead-in to the real Easter story.
Of course it is, because chocolate.
No. Why don't you take a break from all the chocolate, and we'll get to things that are really important.
Okay,
on
but
Easter,
I'll be just
okay?
back here if you need me.
Oh, that is so comforting. Let's give Lucas a round of applause. Whoa, Lucas, the greatest showman. So, oh, excuse me. I get my own hammer. So, I think it's probably time to end all the bunny smashing and balloon popping and cake destroying and talk about the actual meaning of Easter. Because like I said earlier, Easter is the greatest thing that has ever happened in human history. And because God used the resurrection of Jesus to build a bridge between himself and us, Easter is about 2 things. It is about brokenness and restoration. And so this morning, we're going to take a few minutes and listen to the Easter story. Like, really listen what it may have sounded like if we would have been there on that actual day. So, with no further ado, listen. Not what you were expecting, was it? I know you're thinking, that's a Christmas song. Yeah, Christmas. Even though it was over 3 months ago, we can't really get to the Easter story without first considering the story of Christmas. Because on Christmas, that very first Christmas, when Jesus entered the world as a baby, God was showing us that he understands us completely. And he came to live a life just like a human, just like we do. And so on that very first Christmas, God was kind of starting to show us his restoration plan. You see, from the very, very beginning, even like way back to Adam and Eve, God had a plan to restore our broken lives back to him. And the thing about Jesus, though, is that when he was born as a baby, he didn't stay that way. He grew up.
I can see. I'm walking here.
He healed people, like those who had never been able to see or walk before. And then one day on a lake, he healed. He stopped a wild storm just with the power of his voice. Stop! And as a result, many people began to follow Jesus and believe in his power. In fact, some of his closest followers, known as the disciples, they followed him for 3 years, and Jesus taught people how to love God and to love others. And so the disciples, when they saw Jesus, they knew that he was the one prophesied in the Old Testament to be the King of the world. And so they probably weren't surprised on the day that Jesus came into the city of Jerusalem riding on the back of a donkey, and a huge crowd had gathered to cheer Jesus on. People waved palm branches, and they threw cloaks on the ground to kind of smooth the path of Jesus. And his disciples probably thought it wouldn't be long before Jesus did, in fact, take over the world. But the religious leaders of the time saw Jesus as a threat. And so from that day forward, they started a plan to crush the work that Jesus was doing. For 30 pieces of silver, one of Jesus' closest followers, a guy named Judas, betrayed Jesus to the religious leaders. That same night, Jesus was having a really important meal with his disciples, and while they were at the meal, Jesus took a big basin of water and he washed his friends' feet. Even the feet of Judas, the very one who had just betrayed him. Now, as the religious leaders saw Jesus as a threat, and that plan with Judas continued to escalate, Jesus took his followers, his disciples, to the Garden of Gethsemane. And on that night, things really seemed to start to break down.
There he is. Get him!
Judas led an angry mob of soldiers to the garden to arrest Jesus. And later that night, they arrested him, and they took him to the high priest where Jesus stood trial before him. And while he was on trial, so many people came and made up all these lies about Jesus, about things that he had said and things that he had done. And even one of Jesus' closest followers, a guy named Peter, denied even knowing who Jesus is. It seemed like Jesus' mission was kind of starting to unravel and fail. And so, Jesus was sentenced to die. But since the Jewish religious leaders couldn't do that, they actually handed him over to a Roman governor named Pilate. Pilate turned Jesus over to be tortured and crucified. Jesus was bloodied, beaten, he was bruised, and then he was forced to carry his own cross to the top of a hill, a place called Golgotha. And on that day, they nailed Jesus to that cross. It looked like God's plan was falling apart. And as Jesus hung on the cross and died, the sky went completely dark. They took Jesus' body down from a cross, and then they wrapped it in cloths, and they laid his body in an empty tomb. And after they placed his body there, they rolled a huge stone in front of its entrance. It looked like everything that God had planned from the very beginning was failing miserably. And so for 3 days, Jesus' followers hid. They didn't know what to do or where to go. It was terrifying for them, I imagine. It was scary and it was dark. But in the darkness and in the brokenness, God started to piece things back together. And what we discover is that on the third day, an angel threw open the entrance to that tomb, and Jesus is alive. And that is an amazing part of the story, because what we start to see is that as all of those broken pieces of our lives and all of the mess that we create, God actually gets involved to bring those things back together for his good and for ours. And so Easter is the greatest thing that has ever happened in the history of the world. And that bridge that God built between himself and us, it comes complete in the story of Easter. And so no matter what broken pieces you may have in your life, and no matter what mess that maybe you've even made of yourself, God is choosing to get involved in that. Every single Sunday here at Shelbina Christian Church, we do something that we're very fond of, and it's called communion. You may know it as the Lord's Supper. And it is an opportunity for us to think back on the sacrifice that Jesus gave on the cross, but also look forward with great confidence to the future, knowing that God is the one who orchestrated his plan, that God got involved in all of the brokenness and all of the mess and all of the darkness to restore us back to him. The story is that amazing. And the cool thing is God continues to tell that story in our lives. He wasn't finished when Jesus resurrected. God continues to tell this same story over and over again in our lives as we turn ourselves over to him. And so this morning, in just a few seconds, there are going to be some communion trays passed by you. And if you're a guest here this morning, or you're not used to taking communion every single week, let me kind of tell you what's going on. These trays that will pass by you have stacks of 2 cups. And the top cup is full of juice. It's just grape juice. And it is representative of the blood of Jesus, that he willingly went to the cross to die for us. And on the bottom cup of that stack is just a tiny little piece of unleavened bread. That bread represents Jesus' body. And as unleavened bread hasn't been marred by yeast to make it rise, Jesus' body had not been marred either. Jesus led a perfect life, yet willingly died for you. And so if you are an immersed believer in Jesus, as the communion trays pass you by, we encourage you to take a stack of those cups and spend some time this morning thinking about your brokenness, thinking about your mess, and thanking God for what he has done to get involved in it. You see, the thing about following Jesus isn't that our lives are going to be perfect or flawless, but it does mean that God is going to work all of that mess for our good to continue telling his story. Will you pray with me this morning? God, we are so thankful for Jesus' sacrifice on the cross. And we thank you this morning for the chance to have fun as we celebrate his resurrection. But God, we recognize today that the resurrection isn't just all about, or Easter isn't just all about candy and dressing up and going to church. Easter is about celebrating that bridge that you've created so that we can have a relationship with you. This morning, as we take this communion, help us to be convicted all over again that it is our sin that hung Jesus on the cross. But help us have peace and assurance knowing that we have an amazing future to look forward to because you still rescued us in spite of our sin. You got involved in our lives and continue to do that over and over again as you continue to tell your story. We thank you for calling us into communion with you. We thank you for the chance to celebrate the resurrection together today. It's in Jesus' name. Amen. Greatest Showman. Are you back there?
Sorry, my mind was just blown. That was awesome.
Of course. Easter is awesome.
So, what now?
Well, we continue celebrating Easter.
Isn't that what we just did?
Well, it is, but the thing about Easter, Lucas, is that we get to celebrate it every single day of our lives because Easter, the resurrection of Jesus, is the greatest thing that has ever happened. It proves to us that Jesus willingly went to the cross and died and came back to life for us so that we could live with him forever.
I guess that does sound like a pretty good reason to keep celebrating.
I think so. So let's do something that we always do to celebrate.
Dance.
Sing.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Well, I guess we're going to sing, so if you'd like to, you can dance.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's stand together. Happy Easter, everybody.
Greatest day in history. Death is beaten, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. The empty cross, the empty grave. Life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Stand in that place, free at last, meeting face to face. I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. Endless joy and perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive. He's alive.
if you are no, don't sit down. Don't sit down. Stay standing up. We're almost done here. If you are a guest this morning or if you're new around here, we want to let you know that straight out these double doors on your way out into the main lobby, there is a welcome center. And if you are a guest, we have some a gift that we'd just like to give you. Also, if you're new around here and you don't have a Welcome Home t-shirt, we also want you to swing by the Welcome Home Center, or the Welcome Center, and pick one of those up. We have all sizes, all colors, all kinds of good stuff. So swing by the the Welcome Center. Pick up your free gift. If you're a guest, pick up a Welcome Home t-shirt. If you're new around here, and continue celebrating the greatest thing that has ever happened in the history of the earth. Last but not least, if you also weren't out in the FLC or the gym earlier to take pictures, there are like 3 or 4 photo booths out there. We have a couple people taking pictures for you, so if you'd like to take some friends or family out there and have some pictures taken, we will get those in your hands in the coming weeks. Happy Easter! Have a wonderful day.